Mm. I'm going to pick these today. If you're wondering where I got this lovely basket, I can't remember, but it was someone in the Scottish Islands, and she makes baskets for Outlander, if you watch that. It was a birthday gift from Dan many years ago. Well, it's kind of hot and sweaty at the minute. We're expecting a lot of rain. I should have enough. I'm just gauging that's about 2 kilos. If it's more than 2 kilos, I'll give the rest to my friend, because that's enough for me today. Still plenty left for the birds and a few snacks. Though I am kind of thinking that once it rains, and we are forecast to have possible thunderstorms and hailstorms, most of these are going to get knocked off. And the plan today is to make jam. If you feel for the little bum area, which is like a little groove, then if you keep your finger there, run your knife parallel to that. That should be the flat end of the stone. Keep the heat low, it's down at about 2 out of 9. So the fruit's nice and soft. Now I'm going to add the sugar. That's about 700 grams of sugar for a kilo of fruit. Use the juice of a lemon. These are still a bit crispy. Plums are naturally high in pectin, and pectin is what makes a jam set. But the lemon juice will just give that little bit of extra help. And as soon as the sugar is dissolved, we'll add this. I've just turned up the heat full. Sugar's dissolved. A big branch of our neighbour's plum tree fell down, and they asked us if we would want to take it away, and of course we said yes. So now I'm going to wood chip it, and I'm going to put it straight onto the manure heap, because it's full of, I'll show you, full of little unripe plums, and they're very wet and squishy. Not a banana.
An absolutely fantastic flower.
The bees adore it. This one is a goner. You take that one down to the plant graveyard.
Right, I'll go and get on with the compost job. The process of composting works much better when you've got a big mass which is compact together. It helps keep the heat in the middle, it helps keep the moisture in, and the bigger the pile, the faster and the better it's going to compost. Then we're going to cover it in plastic to keep the moisture in. God, this is really composting well already. straw, goat poo, and there's quite a lot of gorse which went on the bottom of the goat shed. I'm going to cover these green plums up from the broken tree. There's a lot of heat coming out of this. You can probably see the steam rising off it. I can't remember what all the white stuff you can see in the compost here is called, but it is a sign of good hot composting going on. It's not mycelium. That's enough for now. We need to pick some courgettes for the dinner. We've certainly got a lot of courgettes. I think I'm going to turn it into a courgette. While I was away, this half-metre long temperature probe was delivered. We were getting a little bit concerned about the heat in the compost pile. 50 degrees is enough for seeds to decompose. 60 degrees is the optimum temperature. And if it goes above about 63.5, then that's getting a bit too hot and the good microbes start to get killed off. And it is also a sign that your compost pile has got too much nitrogen in. A good compost pile needs an even mixture of nitrogen and carbon, or green and brown material. So we're going to have a look at several places in the compost pile and see what the temperature is. Going in horizontally so I get into the middle of the pile. Well, we're well over 50 degrees.
Trust me, it says 60. So that's good. Big news!
I'm back from my travels, and the really big news is...
Yeah? We got the license!
We have the license to rebuild our house.
It's been 15 months since all the plans were submitted, but it's here, and yeah, we're just like over the moon. As we've said before, we're getting builders to do this, skilled people who know what they're doing. Just in case you think we're going to start building next week, let's do a little bit of expectation management, and that goes for us as well. So by the time you see this, it's going to be July. Builders are wrapping up with contracts they've already started. And in August, well, August is holiday month. August is for family reunions, for parties, for going to river beaches.
And holidays.
So you'll be watching us trimming and gardening and maybe some other bits and pieces until at least September. So I hope you stay with us and enjoy it.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking about looking up to the kitchen and asking you what's for dinner. Hello, Dan. What's for dinner?
Potatoes!
Yeah, I think we'll have to harvest the potatoes this weekend.
We'll see you next time.